Hello everybody, welcome to my channel. So recently in 2023 I have been reading a lot of books and I figured what's a great way to combine two of my favorite hobbies, reading and crochet, but to make some sort of book panel, blanket, something. I don't actually know what I'm going to be making with these yet. But I have shared this idea before on one of my podcasts. I'm not quite sure which number it was. But I saw an idea on one of my Facebook groups where they make a square based on that book, and then like that book is resonated with that square, etc. So last night I drew up some design templates, and I'm just going to talk to you guys about what my plans are so far. So we're just going to go in order. I don't have the tangible book for my first one I'm talking about. I listened to the audiobook for it. The first one I'm going to be sharing with you is I'm Glad My Mom Died by Jeanette McCurdy. And I'm not going to go into any details of the books or anything. That's not what this channel is. But here is the cover of the book. I was trying to pull it up. And there is a urn that she is holding, a pink urn, and the background is yellow. So excuse very poor drawings. I'm planning on doing a yellow square with some sort of pink urn design like that. I feel like that could be a great representation of it. I look at it, I can associate two and two together. So there is that one. And then that was actually the second book I finished this year. But the first one I finished was A Stolen Life, also a memoir. This one is by J.C. Dugard. The first one, sorry, forgot to mention, was written by Jeanette McCurdy. So this one I actually started back in 2022, and I had like 100 pages left, so I just sat down and I finished it. And this year, so I had a hard time trying to figure out what I could do for the square. And then I realized that on the cover and on the spine there's a pine cone. And I'm not gonna lie, I don't remember the symbolism for that. But there is pine cones everywhere. And I feel like that could be a good symbol for this book. So I'm going to be doing a white square with some sort of pine cone. That's the main idea for that. And I was looking up a pine cone pattern, and I found like 3D ones instead of an applique. So I'm going to have to try to makeshift something there, or something along the lines of that. I was looking into like the dragon stitch, where it kind of like flares out and it's textured in 3D. I thought that would look good. But so there is this one. The next one on my list is Moonwalk by the one and only Michael Jackson, which is also a autobiography memoir. There's a running theme here in case you can't tell. I finished this in less than 2 hours. So this is great. So I was trying to struggle what to do for this one, and I figured I could do a kind of half and half situation. Whenever I think of Michael Jackson, red comes to mind clearly with this, and also his like Thriller outfit, which I assume you know what I'm talking about, like the iconic Thriller outfit. So I am gonna do a half and half, so half red, half silver or gray, and then I'm gonna do a glove, because he always has that glove, which you can actually see like right here. The glove. So I'm gonna have a white glove with like silver sewing thread at this, like I'm gonna crochet with that also to make kind of like glitter, and that's gonna be this one. And then I finished an audiobook this week as well. It's Confess by Colleen Hoover. And I had a hard time trying to figure out what to do for this one as well. This is what the cover looks like. And I'm still kind of iffy on it, on my cover design. I might change it. But this is what I had planned. So, the background of the square, I was thinking of maybe using Monet by Red Heart Super Saver. Or something like that. I'm still kind of iffy on that. I'm not quite sure yet. If I'm not doing Monet, I'm going to do white. Especially, I feel like that would work well with, like, this. Like, the colors and the, on the cover. And then there's going to be a paint palette with the letters OMG on it. Which, if you read the book, you would understand the connotation behind it. It's one of the main character's initials, OMG, and it gets brought up. It's an ongoing joke. And the paint palette is in reference to an author. Sorry, one of the characters is a painter, so I feel like that could work well. I also finished the book Ghost Boy, which I don't remember who that one's by. Let me pull it up. I returned it, so I don't actually have it with me either. I don't know how to pronounce his last name. It's by Martin Pistorius. This is what it looks like. This is also a memoir. And I had a hard time trying to figure out what to do with this one as well, just because I didn't want to do an actual ghost, and because I feel like that didn't represent it. And the title, a little like background for this book, is he kind of lost control of his whole body when he was 13 years old, and they, like his family members and everyone, thought that he just wasn't there mentally anymore. In reality, he was there, he just couldn't control his body or speak. So he kind of felt like invisible, hence Ghost Boy. And I feel like portraying this book as a ghost would do nothing to that. So I'm still trying to figure out what a good square would be for that. But until the time being, I kind of just drew something up and drew a little face. I felt like that would work well for now anyways. I'm not gonna actually make these yet until I have time, but I figured I would just share with you guys some of my ideas. And then I'm also currently reading 2 books and listening to another one. So I drew a book idea for this one, and I haven't started this one yet. Or the other one. And I realized it's only February, and I just like listed off a whole bunch of lists, so I gotta get to work. All the Bright Places. This is one of my favorite movies, in case you wanted a little fun fact. As soon as I came up with this idea, I was like, I know what I'm doing for this. This is the square idea. So I'm going to be doing some sort of blue background, and I'm going to represent with these 2 right here. So there's going to be a yellow post-it with a finch to represent the character Finch, and a pink post-it note with a purple violet flower. I don't actually know what kind of flower that is, but I'm just going to do some sort of purple flower to represent the character Violet. And it's going to be great. Yeah. And then, eventually, I don't know if I'm actually going to finish this one or not. I just started No Happy Endings by Noah McHenry, which is a memoir. We will see how this one goes. If I finish that, then it'll have a square. I forgot to mention this one is by Jennifer Niven. And I'm also listening right now to, it's called They Both Die at the End, which I have been wanting to read for a while. I'm pulling it up right now. This one is by Adam Silvera. So that one I think is it might be a dystopian. I don't actually know, but yeah. I'm excited, and I figured I could just do a little like video log in regards to my progress on it. So this is gonna be the first video, and then as I go and come up with more ideas, I'll just post videos in regards to that. But it looks like I'm reading faster than I'm crocheting at this point, so I'm gonna go get to work with that. Thank you for watching, and let me know how you are combining your hobbies, if you have more than one hobby as well, because I would love to hear about it. When I used to write a lot, I would love to talk. I would constantly be incorporating like crochet into my writing. There's this one scene I can think of, and it was when the main character was being called like a grandma, for instance, because she would crochet and she had like all these blankets in her car that she had made, but the other character she was with, like, even though she was joking at her, like, she was being kept warm, so like just little things like that. But yeah, thank you for watching, and I will see you guys later. Bye.